trading in his last Rolex, his last oyster, the Rolex Explorer 2 16570 white dial polar, for a quintet, beautiful as it may be, of Patek Philippe's.
Guys, Mark Goldberg here from Mark Vlogs Watches with a quick word for your friend and mine, ArchieLuxury, Paul Pluta, AC3, Archibald Chesterfield III. You know, he invented the quick wristwatch check, and the rest of us on YouTube, well, we just stole it. Help keep Archie full-time on YouTube by liking this video, watching this video, tell your fuckhead friends, and make sure to subscribe to his Patreon. And now, ArchieLuxury.
Hi guys! Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel. Today, guys, I am doing paid wristwatch reviews. Paid reviews. This is paid review 9OC11. 9OC11. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Grand Classique from Patek Philippe. It's a Patek Philippe. That's right, fuckaroonies. Patek Philippe. It's a Grand Classique 5196. I'm doing a paid review for Socrates. Angry Pistons is his YouTube handle. Hi Arch, I trust this email finds you well. You've done a review for me several years back where I was on the rocks between an 18238 and a 18078. Needless to say, I settled for the 18238, that's a day date, double quick set, which I reluctantly sold, only to buy back a mint 18038. I recently purchased the new Datejust 126200 white dial with Romans on a Jubilee. I purposely didn't get it with the fluted bezel as I wanted to dress the watch down. I purposely didn't get it with the fluted bezel as I wanted to dress it down, seeing as I already had the day date. The new movement in the Datejust has a 70-hour power reserve. This, for the moment, I believe to be the ultimate combo meal deal, but I do believe a third piece is necessary. Funds permitting, I would be interested in getting a Patek 5146, which is my grail piece. I'm not really into chronographs, Daytona, as I never use them. A watch must be functional and not just look fancy. Given some people use their chronographs, I personally don't find any use for them. What do you think of this meal deal I have come up with, and what would you advise as a third watch to add to my collection? PayPal payment has been sent. P.S. We chatted once live on your birthday stream a few years back. I live in Greece and the time difference doesn't allow me to always catch you live. My dog has even featured briefly on your show. I think you'll recall. Your comment section remains the best on YouTube. Archie followers are a great community of fuckheads, myself included. Many thanks, Socrates. Thank you, Socrates. Very, very interesting question there indeed. Okay. Okay, so now let's have a look at what he's done. So he had an 18238. I honestly love the 18238. That was a watch I've owned a couple of times. Is there anything wrong? No. Look, I don't think the 18038 is really that much different. The difference is, of course, it's a single quick set, which it doesn't really matter. It's a Sapphire President. Double or single, doesn't really matter that much. I think the only problem with the 18038 is they tend to be older because they were the previous model, so they have a bit more stretch. But if you've got a really sharp, nice one, hey, 18038 or 238, it's not a big deal killer. They're very... The 18038, I believe, is slightly taller, because the quick set feature was in its infancy. So nothing. It makes the watch a bit bigger, a smidgen. It's just a smidgen. And you've got a date just. And to be honest with you, I got to tell you, not only is the smooth bezel version of the date just a fuckload cheaper, it is so fucking, it's $1,000 plus cheaper. It's a big fucking, I think it might be 2,000 cheaper. It's a big fucking difference just for a white gold bezel or a steel smooth bezel. And I gotta be honest with you, the steel smooth bezel, I think is pretty damn cool. It's quite cool. It gives the watch a more casual look. And you've got a fluted bezel on the day date. So there is nothing wrong with that. I must say, that date just with the 70-hour power reserve, I think it's a really cool watch. The funny thing is, so many people are after sports watches. The Submariners, the Explorers, the GMTs, the Daytonas. A lot of people forget about how fucking good the Datejust and the Day Date are. They are superb. Absolutely superb watches. And it's just that Rolex makes so many damn good watches that the Datejust often is forgotten, and it is a beautiful piece. They're a really cool piece. I think you've I can't see any fault with that at all. That's a really nice. You've got a solid gold president and you've got a steel Datejust. Very different pieces. I can't fault that decision at all. I think it's a fantastic combo meal deal. In fact, many executives going back to the 70s or 80s would have loved to have had those two watches. And the thing about the day date, I do love the day date, but I don't think it's the sort of watch you can wear every day. I think it's like having a Rolls Royce. You're best to use it once a week to savor the experience. You don't want to use it every day. And I think you've got a really good combo there. Your next watch you're asking about is a Patek 5146, which is the Patek Philippe 39mm annual calendar, which is basically the annual calendars. They came out as the 5035. That's the one I've got. They then became the 5036. Then it became the 5146. I think the 5146 is one of the most beautiful Pateks of all time. Patek has got so many annual calendars now. They've got 5396, 5205. People often forget how beautiful the 5146 is. It's a modern size. The only thing I would suggest to you, if you like the day date at 36mm and you're going to get your Patek, you might want to consider a pre-owned 5035, 5036 or a 5056, because they will be a hell of a lot cheaper than a 5146. For the same price as a 5146, you may be able to get a platinum 5056, which is an absolutely amazing watch. Definitely try it out. See if the size is a deal buster, a hunger buster deal breaker. Because I wouldn't rule out getting this 37mm 5035, 5036 or the 5056. I wouldn't rule it out, because it's funny, in Pateks, I've always thought bigger is better. Yeah, I want bigger. And I recently got my 5035 back. I sold it and I bought it back after 5 years or something. And now I love the size. I actually love the smallness of the size. And I find now even my 5196, which is 37 mil, actually feels too big, because the size of it is not the only thing. It's how the strap width and the height make it feel small or big. So I wouldn't actually cancel off. You'd save a lot of money if you got a 5035 or a 5036. Not saying there's anything wrong with the 5146. I love the 5146. It's beautiful. But I would check out the other ones just as a comparison. It's always something to do there. I agree. You know, you're not really into chronographs. Hey, you don't have to follow the herd. Be an individual. Buy what you love. Buy what you love. Buy what you like, and fuck everybody else. That's it's a great way. You can buy whatever you want. It's your money. I'm Paul Pluta. This has been a paid review. Please like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some negative comments. Put some negative nasties down below. And until next time, fuckers, don't forget, man cannot survive on Google Ads. If you haven't done a paid review, I would love to do your paid review. I'd love to tell you what I think of your watches. Love to give you some suggestions. I'd love to give you some honest, good ArchieLuxury advice. I'm Paul Pluta. Tell me what you fuckaroonies think of that.
Oh. Hey ArchieLuxury fans, if you're into luxury, then you gotta be into 66 Buick Rivieras. Check out my son and I, Alex, as we restore this beautiful 66 Buick.
Neighbors are having a picnic, you know, having fun and stuff. Me, I'm doing cars. It's what I've done my whole life.
David SW. David SW. David SW. Who does ArchieLuxury recommend is the greatest grey market dealer in America? There's only one choice. David SW. That's right, guys. I've got to tell you the honest truth. I have for a long time been looking for the perfect answer. Who do I recommend people go to see? Who do I recommend that people can go and buy watches? And I've got to be honest with you. The greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet is David SW. David SW. David SW. DavidSW.com. That's right, guys. I have been looking for a contact who I can very nicely refer people to. I am not in the selling business. Customer service, I'm too old to sell watches. I'm too old. I like to recommend my viewers to a reliable source. In Australia, I've got some great sources. There's Sydney Watch Exchange with Cove, Ronnie at Vintage Watch Co, Shani at European Watch Gallery. And in America, who is the best source for pre-owned Rolex? For all the hot models, there's only one person I would recommend, David SW. David SW, David SW. That is the premier source for pre-owned Rolex. I gotta be completely frank and honest with you. Guys, if you are looking for a hot Rolex model, there is only one place you can go to. David SW. David SW. David SW. Let's be honest, guys. There's no point schmooshing schmoozing the dealers, the ADs, they're just a waste of time. Unless you're going to buy 20 pieces, you are wasting your time. What you're better off to do is pay the market premium and go to a good pre-owned dealer. Who do I recommend? David SW. David SW. David SW. That's correct, guys. I want to tell you this now. I 100% stand behind David SW. David SW, the greatest pre-owned dealer in the entire United States of America. That's right, the greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, for Patek Philippe, for Audemars Piguet, David SW. He even does things like FP Journe. David SW, David SW, David SW. That's right, if you want to buy a pre-owned Rolex, a Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, there's only one good source I would recommend. David SW, David SW, David SW. I'm Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, and I'm proud to recommend David SW. See you later. Thank you for watching this channel.